guys, welcome to one of my videos. Today I'm going to do a get ready with me. This is by no means a tutorial. I am just getting ready for what I need to do tonight. I'm going to our weekly bowling night league, so I'm just putting my makeup on for that, and I kind of wanted to blab to my camera, so I would not consider this a tutorial. This is definitely more of just to get ready with me. Alright, let's get on into this. Now that everybody's zoomed in before we wonder and ask weird questions, I have my mirror, my impressions mirror, directly right here. So that's what I'm going to be using to put on my makeup. I can't put makeup on in little mirrors. I just can't. So really what I wanted to do today, or necessarily it was the next time I wore makeup, I have a pile of things that I set aside that I wanted to wear and try out. They have made it through multiple declutters that I have done. I'm just not using these things right now anymore, or whatever reason is behind them. And I just want to make sure I actually like having them in my collection and I don't just have them to have them. So I'll be making a decision on a lot of these things as I use them. I also don't know that I'm doing anything with my hair, like for tonight for bowling. Also not really going to go through everything that I'm directly using, like my brushes and what products I'm using. But this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water Love Ritual scent. Whatever is, I don't know, scent, whatever you call it. And we're going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. So yeah, I am not exactly, I don't think I'm actually doing anything more with my hair bowling tonight. And here I was saying I wanted to talk to my camera and I've just like literally said nothing. So I guess I should start with, we had the vet come out today to pull Coggins on one of my boyfriend Andrew's mom's horses that we have here. And she also trailered a couple of her horses over here to get Coggins pulled. The vet took his sweet, pathetic time. I won't complain about that on camera, but he did. I think I'm losing my tan a lot faster than I want to think I am. But anyways, yeah. So the horse that we have here, that we had to pull the Coggins on, she was pain. She was not very nice to work with for when the vet was here. But that's a whole nother bag of worms, and not really what I wanted to talk about. But that's what my morning was. Not really morning, afternoon really. So it's not that I'm not a social person. Really, it's not that I'm not a social person. It's that I'm just an introvert. I'm an introvert. I don't really like public situations as much as a lot of extroverts do. You know, you get me in the right situation and I'll blab somebody's ear off. I mean, for instance, I make YouTube videos where I blab to a fucking camera, but that's besides the point. But I really don't do social situations, like, ever, really. The most socializing I get is when I do my weekly bowling on Thursdays in the fall and wintertime, early winter at least. Andrew, on the other hand, is extremely social. He is like the most social butterfly. I am not. I have a lot of anxiety about having to be social. Going in with the Tarte Shape Tape for the concealer. I know I said I was using things that I wasn't sure I was going to keep. Not everything. The foundation, this concealer, wow, I look really, really white. Wow. Okay, yeah, the foundation, this concealer, I'm not getting rid of these. I'm just using the things I'm using today. And because Andrew is so social with life in general, that means I have to be social. Joy. Or I don't know that I necessarily have to be more social, I just find myself in more social situations because of my extremely social boyfriend. So there's that. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. I already have some in the lid, but I'd show it to you, but I already have it in the lid, so I'm gonna set this aside with that. And you know, the people that he hangs around are also extremely social. So, like last Thursday, I literally was asked to go to the bathroom by some girl, and I am so uncomfortable in social situations like that. If someone's nice to me, I'm not gonna say no. So I was just like, okay, I'll go to the bathroom with you. Like, what? Andrew was like, I can't believe you went. I was like, yeah, I can't believe I did either. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel weird in situations like that. Like, if someone's not being rude or mean to me, I don't really know how to be like, no, without sounding like a complete bitch. Because yes, I'm not social, but I'm not a bitch. Like, that's the thing that people don't get. Okay, now that I have baked my under eyes and made myself look terribly terrifying right now. Oops. I just realized I had the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer on my table over here to try and use to fill in these gigantic pores, but I forgot about that, so that's gonna be another time. We have the Too Faced Peach Perfect. I haven't used this in so long, mostly because of the scent, but I don't know. They want us to come over to their house tonight, and I mean, I guess they have a hot tub or something, but I'm not a hot tub person. I don't know that I guess I don't know that I'm not a hot tub person. I'm just not a social hanging out drinking kind of person. I'm just not. So I am full of anxiety right now with the possibility of us going over to their house after bowling tonight. So I'm having a blast right now. But filming this is gonna take my mind off of it more or less. What I was hoping. Could just be full of it. I think I need to turn this down. I turned my ring light down a little bit. I don't know that it's gonna help or do anything. Turns out I didn't really have that much to blab about in this video that I thought I was going to, so this is one that I'm actually trying out before I decide if I'm gonna keep it or declutter it. It's the Physicians Formula Bronze Boosters, the Sunstones, I believe is what they're called. Yeah, glow boosting sunstones in the light to medium. These I have held on to in my collection literally since I bought them. I don't know when, a couple years ago. Solely for the fact that I see the Guerlain pearls that are similar to this all the time, and I'm always like, I want them. I want them. So I bought these because these are far more inexpensive. However, I've used them like twice. My dumbass bought these Becca, Chloe, Malika, whatever they call them. These are the glow letters. The X's and O's and the heart. Yeah, I'm not opening those up to show you. Those are sketchy. However, I picked those up for $11 on clearance. And it was during the Sephora VIB sale, so I got those with a 15% off too. Upon doing that, I decided I don't need to have two ball thing packages in my collection, so especially when I don't use these. And I like the Becca ones for when I'm going to be not any more tan than this, for when I'm like more pale in the wintertime, which is going to happen soon. I'm already losing my tan. So yeah. Wow, I forgot how much of a smell these had. Alright, so these are the bronzer I'm using. I don't know how well this is going to work. I don't see anything. I am still not seeing anything. Maybe a few specks of shimmer I've seen. Few specks. Okay, so while I package this up, I'm pretty sure I'm decluttering this. I don't need to for when I'm not so tan. So I'm decluttering this. In place, I'm going to use this mini Benefit Hula guy. I got this in a set. I've actually been enjoying this since I've been tan. I mean, I don't not enjoy it when I'm more pale. However, I have to use a much more gentle hand. Right now with my leftover summer tan, and I had a really good summer tan this year. Right now with my leftover tan, I can just kind of go in without even tapping anything off. This has definitely been my favorite for the summer by far. This has never been a favorite of mine, ever, ever, ever in my entire time in makeup. I mean, it's only been like 3 years, but still, never been into the Hoola bronzer. I've heard everybody rave about it, but I've just been too pale to be able to deal with it, apparently. Okay, much better. I mean, the rest of my face isn't done yet, but I don't know where everybody else puts bronzer on their neck, but one time I took a picture in the summer, I happened to have my head turned and all you could see was right here, and I put bronzer right here, like down my neck, but I didn't put it right here, and all you could see was like this big white spot. I was like, okay, so now I know to just put it not just around right here, but I put it like on the sides too. I don't know where I don't know what you're supposed to do. I don't know. Blending, lots of blending. I know that's what you need to do. No matter what you're using, blending, lots of blending. I realize when you're seeing this get ready with me thing, the previous video before that will have been my Bath & Body Works fall haul, I guess we'll call it. Is it bad that I want to go buy more stuff from Bath & Body Works? I want more of the fall collection, like the body care. I didn't get that much of the body care. I got like enough of the candles that I don't need any more candles. I think I got like 16 this fall in their fall collection. So, I mean, yeah, I don't need any more candles, but I want them. But candle day is December 1st, so I'm waiting until then to buy more candles. I mean, maybe when they go on clearance, maybe I could buy backups. Backups are dangerous. Same thing with makeup, backups are dangerous. I have a fall candle burning right now, but looking at them right now, I just want to burn them all. I mean, that wouldn't make any sense. Obviously, that's not what I'm doing, but my one wallflower in the kitchen is like so close to being out of the refill. So I am going to refill that with a fall one. I have been into blush lately. I have been too into blush, like into buying it specifically, because I have ended up with a lot of blushes in the last couple of weeks. Last couple of months. I've got this, I haven't been saying what kind of brushes I've been using. Like I said, I'm not planning on doing that. That's not what this is. This is not like a tutorial. More of a get ready with me. Got this Milani blush in Blossom Time Rose. I had a few of these, two specifically. I decluttered the older one because obviously it was getting kind of hard panned and used up. Since I have decluttered that, I thought I would maybe use this. Guess what? All I have done since I thought I would use it is buy more blushes. So here's my test to see if I need to keep this or if I'm gonna just get rid of it, because I've been honestly buying a little bit more higher end blushes and Milani is a little bit cheaper price point, so I don't need to have a collection that is just full of the stuff just to be full of it, just so I can say I have it. I would rather have it and actually use it. And we all know how much a person can ever actually go through makeup, so just trying to be a little bit more realistic. I am not very good at this. I'm trying, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna quit blabbing. That's pretty. It's pretty, very subtle. I've been into more pigmented blushes lately. I know that's not like beginner friendly, but I know I'm still a beginner, but I'm getting a little bit more experience with makeup, so I've been into more pigmented blushes. And this one is not really like overly pigmented. I don't hate it, but I also have other multiple high-end blushes in my collection that give you kind of similar looks, similar effects. I don't know. I can't decide. Every time I look up in the viewfinder and look in the mirror, I like go back and forth, like each time, within like 2 seconds of each other. So I don't know. Let me decide on this one. I did this previously, this little test that I'm doing right now with this blush, because it's getting a little bit older and it doesn't stay shut anymore, because one time I was stupid and I tried to bend it all the way back, like all the way flat, and it like, yeah, bent it. And now, so I was like, I'm gonna decide if I still want it. Well, guess what? I did. So I don't know. I'm still on the fence. Like I said, I have multiple other neutral, not very pigmented blushes, not pigmented, but kind of nude blushes, and yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna go in with the ABH Sultry palette. I've been on a kick with this one again recently. We're going in with this one right here, Twig. Never been able to use palette mirrors before, or compact mirrors before, but this isn't going horribly. It's like right in the same position of my mirror, it's just a little bit closer. Although I have my contacts in, girl's blind, so okay, I'm not actually blind. I actually just went to the eye doctors last week, and I am officially now the same level of blind in both my eyes, because this one always was worse than this one. Now, this one got a little bit worse to even out with that one. So, there's that. Sounds like it's raining outside. I hear cars going by and it sounds rainy outside. I guess it is getting into fall, or getting closer to fall, at least in Michigan. I know some people get really shitty about starting fall too early, but sorry guys, I live in Michigan. The seasons come very early here, okay? It's not 90 degrees here by any means. It's like, the high for today was 65. Okay, we're gonna go in with this dark brown shade, Dystopian. I was really going really hard with my eyeshadow for a while. Okay, not really hard, but I was going intense with the shimmers and the crease colors, not being different colors, but they were just very deep. I have kind of stepped back. Okay, although I wasn't wearing makeup for a while, I have stepped back at the same time. I mean, yes, I'm wearing makeup again. Pretty regularly again now. I mean, I'm not working at an Ulta or a makeup store or anything again, so I'm not using it quite as much as I was. But the moral of that story is I have been going a lot lighter with my crease colors. Okay, not really. Okay, I am using a dark brown for my crease right now as I say that, but just the way I've been applying it, I've just been going a little bit different on it. See, and this is when the palette mirrors don't work for me. I need more than this much room. I need full mirror. Sorry. So I'm sure this is going to be offensive to anybody who actually does bowling, who is actually good at bowling, but I'll have everybody know I scored a 75 last week, and the 75 was my average last year. So I'm just saying, it's not very good, but it's not very bad. Andrew averages over 200. He's a good bowler. I am not. Okay, I'm gonna use this Twig color again, kind of blend up the crease a little bit. I guess I haven't been going lighter on my crease colors. More so, I haven't been using my Ciate London Marbled Metals single eyeshadows like at all. But when I use those, I feel like, I don't know, it just makes my whole eye look deeper, which I like. I love them. Don't get me wrong, I love them. They are beautiful, but I don't always need a deep dark eye look. This is actually an ABH double-ended brush. Very well could have come out of this palette because there's none in here, so, but I like this end. I really like that end to blend under my eyes. Oh, cool. Also, okay, I have never had such a problem. I usually use the Real Techniques brush cleaner, and this never gives me this problem of the residue being left behind. Like, I used the Beauty Blender, the hard cleanser. I had a couple of those from a set from last year, so I used one of those the other day when I was cleaning all my brushes, and I mean, you can't see it now because I just loosened it up. You probably saw it in the picture when I said of what I like. It was just really stiff. I don't know, I thought I washed all of the soap suds out of it. And that like really makes me mad because there was like 4 or 5 brushes that I had to rewash because there was still suds in it was like dried. Like the fuck? I don't know, my Real Techniques brush cleaner never does that. Rude. Okay, so I'm using that Twig color. I was gonna put Dystopian in the bottom, like in the outer corner also, but pretty sure I'm not. That Twig can be pretty deep when you put it on thick enough. it can also be pretty thick, or pretty deep. So I'm not gonna do that. Okay, going in with this rose quartz shade all over the lid, the center of the lid at least. Maybe I can use the little palette for this one. I think what it is I can use the palette for so long and then I get irritated with it and I like want to chuck it, but I don't because it's expensive. But I just go to using a regular mirror. I think my patience just runs out. Which wouldn't surprise me because I have very thin patience, so. This pearl shade right here that I think I just stuck my nail into is gonna go in the inner corner, the inner part of the lid. Oh yeah, I just stuck my nail in it. Not too bad, but I totally did. Okay, now that that is in order, I'm gonna go back into the deep brown dystopian in the outer corners, and I'm gonna darken it up a little bit. I didn't want to make it too dark until I knew just how much color I needed to contrast with it. I'm learning. I still don't know anything about eyeshadows, guys. I am no professional by any means. I just like makeup. And I haven't always liked makeup. I only got into makeup like a couple of years ago. And I'm like 27. So, okay, now I'm gonna use Twig. Just make sure everything's blended together. My friends and I, the very few friends that I have, are so obsessed with Bath & Body Works. Okay, because I don't want to add any more color, but I want to blend it some more, I'm going in with this white shade right here, Fresh. I do this sometimes. Just on the crease, instead of using like a shimmery color. Most palettes will have a white like this. Not a white white, but like an off-white. Then you're not adding any extra color. That looks satisfactory. I waste so much time blending, I can't help it. This is another one. This is something I got in a Nipsey bag. This is Supergoop Setting Mist. I've now officially used this once. Not impressed, didn't like it. I'm gonna use it again just for this situation, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna declutter it. I don't know, let me find out. It's got really a shitty sprayer on it. Like, whew. Ew, it stinks too. You gotta spray it like 50 million times to get anything on your face. Got a Real Technique sponge. Wow, that smells incredibly bad. Wow, it smells just like alcohol. Like isopropyl alcohol. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna declutter that setting spray. I'm not impressed with that. It also smells really gross. I mean, it's not that I'm not impressed with it, it just smells really bad. Like, incredibly bad. I don't know what is in it, but not impressed. Okay, so for a highlighter, this is another one that's on my little chopping block testing thing here. This is a Smashbox Vlada Cross from last spring, I believe. This is a Petal Metal highlighter in Gilded Rose. The packaging on this is stunning. Absolutely stunning. The outer packaging, the actual pan packaging, top notch, like top notch. Okay, it's pink. I don't know if anybody can see this in the pan here. It's pink. Usually I'm too pale to pull off a pink highlighter. That's gonna be the kicker right now, is I might not be too pale, but I don't remember my opinion of this when I used this. My opinion of it right now is, where is it? Oh, there it is. Why does this cheekbone always look like shit? Am I really that unbalanced? Is this cheekbone really that much higher than this one? Like, what the fuck? I always need to put like 8 pounds more of highlighter on the left side. My left, not your left. It always shows up good on the right side. This is also one that I'm not really sure I'm gonna keep. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to keep this or not. I don't know. What do we think? I don't know. I just really haven't used this mascara in so long that I can't necessarily remember my exact opinions of it. That's why I wanted to use it today. This is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. I also have this in waterproof. Don't like the waterproof. I do remember that much. I did not like the waterproof. I hope I get done with this fast enough that I can run to town and get some fast food, because I'm hungry. And I don't feel like cooking anything. I think I like the way this made my eyelashes look, but I don't remember what made me not prefer this so much. Because I tried to love this. Like, I tried so hard to love this that I even bought the waterproof one, even though I knew I didn't love this one. Pretty much just buying it with hopes that even though I don't love this one, that maybe I'll love the waterproof one. But I'm pretty sure the waterproof one flaked on me way worse than this one does. I don't think this one flakes on me. I usually do this before mascara, but I may or may not have forgot. I'm gonna brush through my eyebrows with this Tarte Busy Gal Brows Brow Gel. Just kind of get rid of any of the foundation that's left on there. I got so excited thinking about going to get fast food. What can I say? It'd be Panda if we lived close to a Panda. But we don't, so... I mean, we kind of do. I guess we kind of do. Like, we live within a half hour of one. Half hour might be generous. More like 42 minutes, but that's only when you're talking by GPS and you're going like just under the speed limit. So we live in kind of the middle of nowhere. We have very rural roads. They're pretty much back roads. Like, yeah, it's going into a city, but it's just back roads. Makes it nice for a lot of things living in such a rural place, but not for internet. Internet sucks, but that's besides the point. So this Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. This is in Diamond Milk. This is the one that came out last year. I saw they have a new, it's not in Diamond Milk, it's got a different name, but it's released for this Christmas. I wonder if that one's gonna be the same as this one. I love these glosses. I actually own this one and two other ones. That's why I bought them, is because they smell so good. But I've noticed in the last like week that I've tried to use this, well, I've smelled it, that's what made me think about it, was because I haven't used it. I truthfully haven't used it in a while. So in the past week I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I want to smell that. It used to be my favorite scent. I smell it. I can hardly smell it right now. Like, it's a mix between the way it used to smell and like a sour scent. I don't know that it's performed any different on my lips. Like, I don't know that the texture of it or anything is any different. But I do know that that smell is not good. I can even smell it on my lips right now, and it's kind of leaving me with this like permanent stink face. Because I can smell it and it doesn't smell good like it used to. It actually smells, like I said, like a sour... I can't stop smelling it. Okay, I gotta take this off. Okay, that was extremely unpleasant. If I had to throw any bets out there, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is expired or damn near close to it. That smell, I cannot handle smelling that over and over. I love the way these smell when they're new. Obviously when they're going bad I can't handle it because yeah, no. So I am not only decluttering this, but I am gonna throw this away because I don't want to punish myself like that again. Sorry, but I don't. Okay, we have zoomed you back out a little bit for my kind of wrap-ups to what I'm keeping and what I'm not keeping. This, I'm definitely going to throw away. I can't believe how bad that smelled on my lips. Like, I knew it smelled kind of iffy in the tube, but I can't believe how bad it smelled on my lips, like continuously smelling it. This, I'm also going to declutter. I'm not throwing it away, but I'm going to declutter it. It smells bad, but somebody could probably get past it. Decluttering these. They did nothing to my face, and I already have something that'll do nothing to my face, so I don't need two nothings. I'm officially on the fence for these two products. The Smashbox Valletta Petal Metal Highlighter and this Milani blush with the little rose pressed into it. I don't mind the blush. I mean, I don't think I mind the highlighter either. I don't know, I do know that pink highlighters don't work good on me when I'm more pale. And I'm pale all the time, like that's my normal. I'm not normally as tan as I got this summer. That was just like a one-time thing in the summertime. Like I don't, even in regular summers, I don't normally get that tan. So I kind of want to edit this back and then decide what I think it looks like after seeing it on my face in camera view. So I will put across the screen if I'm going to keep this highlighter or not. Same thing for this Milani blush. I don't know if I guess I kind of like it. I don't know if I'm going to keep it though. I'm going to decide after I edit this back and I will put it across the screen if I'm going to keep it or not. Alright, that was my kind of eventful for me, get ready with me. My camera's getting ready to die, so I need to wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody has a great day. We'll see you next time.